Let us open our eyes and prepare to bow in for our practice. Right hand followed by left, we bow os. This means patience in Japanese. Rising up, we draw the hands to the lap. We bring the hands together to prayer, namaste. Let us honor the light in one another. Let's release the hands to the knees, prepare for a spinal warm-up. So on the inhale, we're going to extend the spine and gaze up. Shoulders broaden. Exhale, chin to chest, belly contracts, spine flexes. And again, inhale, gazing up, spine lengthens. Exhale, chin to chest, spine rounds. Inhale, gazing up, lengthening, shoulders broadening. Chin to chest, spine flexes, belly contracts. Come to a neutral spinal position. Interlace the fingers, palms now press away from your body. Shoulder heads draw down, spine is long. Draw the hands back together and then up above the head, palms rising to the sky, shoulder heads drawing down the back. Now we're going to release the hands and re-interlace the hands behind the back. Shoulders drawing wide, gaze drawing up, spine is long. Let's draw the hands to the right hip. Keep the spine long. Draw the elbows together, really opening up across the shoulders. Let's move to the left side. Again, shoulders broadening, elbows drawing together. Now release the hands. Let's draw them to the front of the mat and come up onto all fours. Step the knees back a bit, settle yourself in. We're going to lay back into child's pose. From here, we're going to move into rolling away from the knees. Rising up, rolling vertebra to vertebra forward. Cobra hood forms, pelvis lowers, gaze rises. Chin to chest, cobra hood again forms, we press back, child's pose. And again, we roll forward, vertebra to vertebra. Cobra hood forms, pelvis lowers, gaze rises, upward facing dog. Chin to chest, activate the belly, cobra hood forms, we roll back, child's pose. Rising up, rolling through the spine, pelvis lowers, gaze rises. Chin to chest, cobra hood forms, rolling back, sit bones to heels. And finally, we roll forward once more, vertebra to vertebra, rolling into upward facing dog. Chin to chest, we roll back, child's pose. From here, we're going to drop to a 4-point base, shoulder heads over the wrists, stepping back to plank or high push-up. Belly strong, spine is long, pressing back to downward facing dog. Let's take a moment, stretch the calves, pressing the heels into the floor opposite one another. Keep the spine long, the shoulder heads drawing down the back. Palms and hands rooting into the floor with fingers spread wide. From here, we prepare for rolling wave. Rising up on the balls of the feet, we activate the belly, rolling vertebra to vertebra forward into our cobra hood, pelvis lowering, finally ending up in a modified up-facing dog or floating up-facing dog. Chin to chest, rolling back, cobra hood, all the way peaking, heels finally lowering back into downward facing dog. And again, we rise. Belly contracts, spine rolls, cobra hood, shoulder heads drawing away from the ears. We lower the pelvis, modified up facing dog. Chin to chest, we rise with the belly, rolling back, heels to the floor. Stay with your natural breath. And again, heels rise, belly contracts, spine rolls, vertebra to vertebra forward. Shoulder heads right over the wrists as we lower the pelvis and come into upward facing dog. Chin to chest, cobra hood, rolling back, working the heels back to the floor. Heels rising, belly activating, spine rolling, vertebra to vertebra, cobra hood activating, pelvis lowering, modified up facing dog. Chin to chest, rolling back, heels to the floor. Let's lower the knees, settling back into child's pose for 3 breaths. Arms by the sides. Remember, this movement is not about quantity, it's about quality. Take the time to stop, rest when you need to, come back to the practice again. From child's pose, we're going to walk the hands out in front of the body. Spread your fingers. Root the hands into the floor. Make sure the hands are shoulders width distance apart. We press up into plank, and then finally back to downward facing dog. Draw the feet together, big toe joints touching. Take the right leg to the sky, neutral pelvis, demi-point. Draw the heel to the sit bone, begin rolling the spine, draw the knee towards the nose, hold cobra hood, and take it back to the sky. And once more, knee draws in, belly activates, cobra hood forms, and hold. And now back to the sky, full extension of the right leg. Right foot now draws back to the floor. Left leg draws to the sky, neutral pelvis, demi-point. We begin to roll forward into the cobra hood, hold, work the foot back to the sky, stay with your natural breath. And again, knee rolls forward, cobra hood forms, we hold, we take the foot back to the sky. And finally, left foot down next to right. Preparing for rolling lunges. Right leg now rises, neutral pelvis, demi-point. As we roll the right knee to the outside of the right shoulder, placing the foot onto the floor, pelvis lowers, gaze rises. We shift back, stretch for the front right hamstring. Lowering the pelvis, we gaze up. We shift back, lengthen out the right leg. This time we shift into a neutral position, activate the cobra hood, rechamber the leg, and extension back to the sky. Right leg lowers to the floor. Left leg now rises. As we roll the left knee to the outside of the left shoulder, we hold in cobra hood for just a moment, placing the foot onto the floor, pelvis lowers, gaze rises. Let's shift back now, get a hamstring stretch out of that left leg. Shifting forward with the pelvis, gazing up, drawing back once more, lengthening that hamstring. Then we come into a neutral position. Activate the cobra hood, create space. Heel to sit bone, rechamber the foot, take it back to the sky. Left leg draws to the floor. Right leg rises. Roll the right knee to the outside of the right arm, placing the foot onto the floor. Lower the left knee, flatten the left foot. Right hand faces right knee. Stack the shoulders on top of one another. Let the spine twist and open, gazing upward. Stay with the breath. Release this twist. Right hand to the floor. Foot curls under, left knee rises. We create the cobra hood, rechamber the right leg, extending it back to the sky. The right foot draws back to the floor. Left leg draws up to the sky. We roll the left knee to the outside of the left shoulder. Left foot steps down, right knee lowers, flattening the right foot. Left hand bases the left knee. Again, stacking the shoulders, twisting the spine, staying with the breath. As we release the left hand to the floor, the right toes will curl under, the right knee will rise. Cobra hood is activated, left leg rechambers and extends back to the sky. Left foot now draws back to the floor. Right leg now draws to the sky. As we rolling lunge forward, right foot steps to the floor. As the left knee lowers to the floor, we flatten out the left foot. Take the elbows down, directly stacked under the shoulder heads. This is a hip opening posture, so take a moment and breathe. We now draw the hands back under the shoulders. We curl the left toes under, lifting the left knee, cobra hood, rechambering the right leg, extension back to the sky, and finally the right foot draws down to the floor. The left leg rises, neutral pelvis, demi-point, rolling lunge to the outside. Left foot steps down, right knee lowers, right foot flattens. The elbows work their way to the floor. As as we get into the hip again. Stay with the breath, work through the posture. We walk the hands back under the shoulders. Right knee rises as we prepare for floating lunges. With floating lunges, you'll need to activate your cobra hood and your core. Back leg pulses. As we rise, we float, exchanging the feet to the right side. And again, pulse and float to the left. Pulse and float to the right. Pulsing, we float, left side. And we pulse and float to the right. 2 more. Lowering, pulsing, floating, left side. And finally, we lower, we pulse, right side, floating. Good. Let's walk the foot into the center line of the body. We're in a low lunge, prepared for water wheel. The right arm extends overhead, back heel working towards the floor. Right hand draws back, left hand draws up, palm facing the sky. Rotating, right hand draws to the floor, left hand extends out over the head. Working the left hand back, right hand palm facing up. We rotate to the opposite side. Left hand to the floor, right hand extends overhead. Stay with the breath. The right hand draws back as the left hand rolls up, palm facing the sky. We rotate to the opposite side. Right hand basing, left hand extending. Right hand again draws up off of the floor, palm facing the sky. We rotate. Left hand bases, right hand extends. Stepping back to downward facing dog. Feet come together. Right leg extends to the sky, preparing for dancing dog prep. Right knee rolls in as the left heel spins to the front of the mat. Right leg extends, left arm extends, dancer's bridge. Pelvis lowers, knee and elbow come together, base, hold. Rotate, right leg back to the sky. And again we roll the knee in, left heel rotates to the front, right foot, left arm extend in opposite directions, pelvis rises, dancer's bridge, lowering down, pause. Rolling back, belly to the floor, right leg extends back to the sky, right foot draws to the floor. Left leg rises, neutral pelvis, demi-point. As the knee draws in, the right heel rotates to the front of the mat, full extension, dancer's bridge. Pelvis lowers down, right elbow, left knee, holding for stability, rotating back to the floor, and left leg back to the sky. Rolling the knee in, full extension, pelvis rises, stacking the shoulder over the wrist. Pelvis lowers, knee and elbow come together. Right hand takes the floor, left leg extends to the sky. With full extension, we draw the left foot back to the floor, preparing for full dancing dog. Right leg rises, neutral pelvis, demi-point. Heel folds to sit bone, pelvis opens, foot works down behind the body, pelvis lowers now, reaching up, dancer's bridge. Pelvis will lower down, and again rise as we spill over, grabbing the ground. Right leg extends through, left hand reaches. Pelvis will again lower down. Hold for balance, rotating back to the floor, right leg extends back to the sky. Right foot finds its way back to the floor. As the left rises, pelvis neutral, demi-point, heel folds to sit bone, foot works its way down behind the body, pelvis rises, dancer's bridge. As we lower down again, we prepare to spill over, left hand grabs the ground, left leg goes all the way around and under, extending through, dancer's bridge on the other side. Pelvis lowers, balance, reaching for the floor, left leg extends back to the sky. And left foot lowering to the floor. Right leg rises, heel folds to sit bone, pelvis opens, foot works behind the body, lowering, extending, reaching. And again, pelvis lowers and rises, spilling over, right hand grabs the ground, right leg works its way through, full extension, dancer's bridge. Pelvis lowers, elbow and knee draw towards one another, left hand takes the floor, right leg extends to the sky. right foot draws to the floor. Left leg rises. Heel folds to sit bone. Pelvis opens up. Left foot works its way to the floor. We rise, dancer's bridge. Stay with your breath. Pelvis lowers. Rising, spilling over, left hand grabs the floor, left leg goes through and to the other side, lifting, reaching. Pelvis lowers, right elbow, left knee come together, hold for stability. Rotate back to the floor, left leg back to the sky. Left foot lowers down. Shoulders drawing away from the ears, spine is long, coming back again to the breath. Right leg rises, stepping into a low lunge. Left heel turns to the floor. Torso rises up, hands come together for warrior one. Reaching above the head, spine is long. Elbows draw down as we shift forward over the right thigh. Left knee draws into chambered position, full extension out to warrior three. Drawing the knee and elbows back together, we lift the torso, extending the left foot for front kick, demi-point neutral pelvis. Rechambering the leg, we shift forward and back out into warrior three. Stabilization is a result of extension. Again, maintain the demi-point and reaching long through the arms. Lowering down, we bring ourselves back to warrior one, hands extend above the head. Spine extends. Hands draw to the floor. Right leg steps back, downward facing dog. Feet come together. Left leg rises. Drawing the knee into the body, we step into a left leg low lunge. The right heel turns to the floor. We rise up for warrior one. Palms come together. Spine lengthens. We reach back overhead. As the elbows draw down, we shift the body weight over the left thigh. Right knee chambers. Extension for warrior three. Knee and elbows come together. Chest lifts, spine lengthens, right leg extends demi-point. And again, rechambering. Shifting forward, hands and feet reaching in opposite directions, warrior three. Lowering down slowly, right foot to the floor, back to warrior one, we reach back overhead, spine extends, stay with the breath. Elbows draw down, hands to the floor. Left leg steps back, downward facing dog. Feet draw together. Right leg rises, neutral pelvis demi-point, stepping into a low lunge. Left heel to the floor. Left hand rises, circling up for warrior two. Shifting back into fighting warrior. Double block, front leg extends. Palm turns under, deep lunge for warrior two. And again, shifting back, right heel turns away, double block. Right heel turns back to the center line, reaching. And again, double block, sinking deep into that left leg, coming forward, deep into the right. And once again, we shift back, double block. And now we're going to change sides, shifting into the right leg, high block, kung fu stretches. And again, moving across. Pelvis stays neutral, blocking high, blocking low. Left hand extends forward for shoulder punches. Here we go in 1, extension. 2, left hand extends. 3, right hand extends. 4, left hand. Now let's speed it up with some power. 1, 2, 3, 4, stay with the breath. 5, 6, shoulders strong. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Left hand draws back, hands to the floor, straddle stance. Walk the feet out. Left hand base is at the center line of the body, right hand reaches for the sky, eyes gazing over the fingertips. Stacking the shoulders completely, stay with the breath, keep the pelvis neutral. Right hand draws to the floor. Walk your feet out and find your particular range of motion for a straddle split, somewhere you can be for at least 5 to 6 breaths. Continue to draw the quads up into the hips, so keep the legs active. Stay with the breath. Keep the spine long. Left hand followed by right hand draw under the shoulders. Begin to walk the feet in towards one another. Rotating around, left leg will tuck into the right knee for cow face. Right knee should stack on top of left. Spine is long. Gaze is forward. Shoulder heads drawing down the back. Hands will walk out. Chest lies down onto the knees. Stay with the breath. Hands will walk back in. We rise up, stepping back to downward facing dog. Feet come together. Left leg will rise, neutral pelvis, demi-point. Left leg rolling knee to low lunge. Left hand circles overhead, we come into warrior two. As we shift back into fighting warrior, left hand blocks low, right hand blocks high. We extend forward, palm to the sky, shifting back, fighting warrior. And again, extending forward for warrior two. Drawing back, left leg extends, fighting warrior, double block. Extending forward for warrior two. Reaching back. Now we're going to take it to the left side. Double block for kung fu stretches. Shifting to the right, double block. Shifting to the left, double block. Keep the pelvis low as we shift back and forth, trying not to bob up and down. Left hand extends for slow shoulder punches. Right hand for 1, left hand 2, 3, and 4. Our next punch will be real time. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Good. Coming back to the breath, hands return to the floor. Walking the feet out, we place the right hand in the center line, left hand extends to the sky. Keep the pelvis neutral, the spine is long. Again, staying with the breath, drawing the thighs up into the hips. Releasing the left hand to the floor, we walk the feet apart for a straddle split. Shoulders directly over elbows. Continue to work the edges of the feet towards the floor. The thighs or the quads should be drawing up towards the hips. In other words, keeping them firm the entire time. The spine and neck are long, the breath is steady. Draw the hands back under the shoulders and walk the feet back towards one another. Rotating around. Left knee comes forward, right tucks in for cow face pose, opposite side. Sit bones onto the floor, spine is long. Shoulders relax. Stay with the breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Extend the arms forward, folding over the front knee. Let the posture create spaciousness in the hips. Walk the hands back. Extend the feet forward. Feet base, rising up, preparing for tabletop Tibetans. The pelvis lifts, come into table. Pelvis lowers. We shift back, activate the core in the cobra hood. Again, lifting, table, lowering, cobra hood, lifting, table, and lowering, cobra hood. This time with a little more intensity. For 1, 2, 3, and 4. Slowly lowering the pelvis back to the floor. Right leg folds open and tucks in behind the left foot. We're going to roll back, arms extending overhead, preparing for rolling to knee. We roll up, pelvis pushes forward. We roll back, hands extend. Again, chin to chest, rolling up to knee, pushing forward. Rolling back, arms extend overhead. Rolling up, pelvis pushes forward. Rolling back, hands extend. And again, pushing forward. And again, rolling back, all with control. Rolling up. And once more we take it back, preparing to move, roll to standing. We come on the knee, unhinge, immovable stance, tucking the leg, rolling back. Rolling forward to the knee, foot unhinges, fighting stance, tuck the foot, rolling back. And again, rolling forward to the knee, unhinge the foot, immovable stance, tucking the foot, rolling back. Our next rotation forward will add a front kick in. Here we go, rolling up, front kick for 1. Knee lowers, rolling back. Rolling up, immovable stance, and 2. Knee lowers, rolling back. Rolling forward, immovable stance, front kick for 3. Knee tucks, rolling back. We roll forward into a movable stance, extension 4. Tucking the knee, rolling back. Reaching forward, immovable stance, front kick 5. Lowering down, rolling back. Rolling forward to the knee, immovable stance, and 6. Knee to the floor, rolling back with control, preparing for knee switches. Rolling up, knees come together, right knee opens, keep the core activated, rolling slowly up again, knees come together, left knee opens, rolling back. Knees come together, right knee opens, rolling back. Coming forward, knees come together, left leg opens, rolling back. Rolling up, knees come together, right knee opens, rolling back, and once more, knees come together, left leg opens, rolling back. Feet extend forward. Left leg tucks in behind the right foot. Hands reach out over the head. Rolling up to the knee, pelvis pushes forward. Hands reaching. Rolling up, pelvis pushes forward, we lower back. And again, rolling up to the knee, rolling back. Keep the core active the whole time, rolling up, and with control we roll back. And rolling up to the knee, and finally rolling back, moving into rolling to standing, to the knee, unhinge, furudachi, rolling back. And again, we roll forward into a movable stance, foot unhinges, lowering the knee, rolling back down. Reaching forward to the knee, unhinge, immovable. Our next rotation forward will add a front kick in. Here we go, rolling up, immovable stance, front kick for 1. Knee lowers, rolling back. Rolling up, immovable stance, and 2. Knee lowers, rolling back. Rolling forward, front kick for 3. Knee tucks, rolling back. We roll forward into a movable stance, extension 4. Tucking the knee, rolling back. Reaching forward, immovable stance, front kick 5. Lowering down, rolling back. Rolling forward to the knee, immovable stance, and 6. Holding for slow combination. Knee strike, rear leg front kick, lead leg front kick. And again, knee strike, rear leg front kick, lead leg front kick. Knee strike, front kick, lead leg front kick. Knee strike, rear leg front kick, lead leg front kick. Knee strike, front kick, lead leg front kick. Now real time. Knee, front kick, lead leg. Knee strike, 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 front kick, lead leg. Take it back to slow control. Knee strike, front kick, lead leg front kick. Knee strike, front kick, lead leg front kick. And again, knee strike, front kick, lead leg front kick. Knee strike, front kick, and lead leg front kick. And finally, knee strike, front kick, and lead leg front kick. Left leg steps forward, right leg back, immovable stance, preparing for slow combination. Knee strike, front kick, lead leg front kick. And again, knee strike, front kick, and lead leg front kick. Knee strike, front kick, and lead leg front kick. Knee strike, front kick, and lead leg front kick. Knee strike, front kick, lead leg front kick. Now real time. Knee strike, front kick, lead leg. 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 Let's take it back to slow and controlled. Knee strike, front kick, lead leg front kick. 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 Knee strike, front kick, and lead leg front kick. Right leg tucks in for judo rolls. Rolling down, slap the ground. Rolling up, immovable stance, jab, reverse, front kick. Tucking the leg. Rolling down, slapping the ground. Coming up to immovable stance, jab, reverse, front kick. And again, rolling down, slapping the ground. Rolling up, jab, reverse, front kick. This time let's move it into real time. Slap the ground, rolling up, jab, reverse, front kick. Tucking, rolling down, rolling up, jab, reverse, front kick. Tucking, rolling down, coming up, jab, reverse, front kick. And again, tucking, rolling down, slapping the ground, jab, reverse, front kick. 3 more. Tucking the leg, slap the ground, come to immovable stance, jab, reverse, front kick. And 2 more. Rolling down, slap the ground, fighting stance, jab, reverse, front kick. And 1 more. Rolling down, slap the ground, rolling up, jab, reverse, front kick. Stepping the feet together, left leg steps back, immovable stance. Left leg tucks into the right knee, rolling back, slap the ground, come to immovable stance, jab, reverse, front kick. And again, tucking in, rolling back, slap the ground, rolling up, jab, reverse, and front kick. 1 more slow. Rolling down, slap the ground, rolling up, jab, reverse, front kick, real time. Here we go. Slap the ground, rolling up, jab, reverse, front kick. Tucking, rolling down, slap the ground, fighting stance, jab, reverse, front kick. Tucking, rolling down, coming up, jab, reverse, front kick. Tuck the leg, roll back, coming up, jab, reverse, front kick. Tucking, rolling back, coming up, jab, reverse, front kick. And again, tucking the leg, rolling back, jab, reverse, front kick. And 1 more. Tuck the leg, rolling back, fighting stance, jab, reverse, front kick. Step the feet together, hands come to prayer position. Inhale, drawing the hands up, overhead, palms come together. Exhale, hands by the sides. And again, inhale, palms rise. Exhale, hands by the sides. And once more, inhale the hands up. And exhale, palms pressing down. Fold forward, hands to the feet. Left leg steps back for low lunge, preparing for lunge front kicks. Rising, front kick extends for 1. Rising for 2, back to lunge. Rising for 3. And 4. And 5. Left knee lowers to the floor, left foot flattens out, hands come to the knee. Spine is long, shoulder heads drawing down. Stay with the breath. This is a psoas stretch. On the next inhale, extend the hands above the head. Again, shoulder heads working down the back. Engage the left thigh, lifting the knee off of the floor. Hands draw back down, left knee lowers to the floor. Left hand reaches back for the left foot, drawing the heel to the sit bone. Spine is long. Right hand extends forward. Shoulders drawing away from the ears, pelvis is neutral. Release the left foot, both hands drawing to the floor. Shifting back as we walk the right foot forward. Hamstring stretch on the right leg. Stay with the breath. Energize the spine. Walking the hands back, we lower down sit bones onto heel. Reaching forward with the hands, folding over the right thigh. Staying with the breath. Continue to draw the thigh up into the hip, actively stretching the hamstring. Spine is long. Toes are curling back towards the head. Hands walk back, rising up off of the thigh. We shift forward. Hands to the floor. Right leg steps back, downward facing dog. Feet step together. Left leg rises, neutral pelvis demi-point. Rolling the knee forward into a low lunge, preparing for low lunge kicks. Rising, front kick extends for 1. Rising up, and 2. And 3. And 4. Low lunge, and 5. Front kick. Holding. Right knee lowers to the floor, hands draw to the knees. Spine is long, shoulder heads working down away from the ears, staying with a steady inhale, exhale. Right foot flattens out, hands extend above head, shoulders drawing down the back, thigh engages, lift, breathe, hold. Hands release, right knee lowers, hands to the floor, right hand reaches back for the right foot, heel to sit bone. Left hand rises and extends forward. Again, working the pelvis in a neutral rotation. Releasing the right foot, hands to the floor. Shifting back, walking the front foot forward for a hamstring stretch, forward fold. Hands walk back, sit bones working down onto the heel. Walking the hands forward, we lie the chest onto the thigh. Walking the hands back, extending both feet out in front. Soft bend in the knees. Hands extend above the head. We fold forward, chest to thighs. Reaching for the underside of the feet, we walk them out until we're in a comfortable forward fold. Stay with the breath. Release the hands by the sides. Walk yourself forward so you can extend the feet overhead for plow pose. Hands will reach back towards the feet. Keep the neck long. Stay with the breath. Releasing from plow, we roll down the spine, reaching forward and grabbing the feet. We draw the knees down by the ribs. We're in happy baby pose. Crossing the legs, we roll ourselves up, hands by the sides, rolling ourselves into Seiza, or seated meditation. Remember that if you have any knee injuries, feel free to stay seated on your sit bones with your feet either extended out fully or crossed in front of you. Spine is long, eyes are closed. Steady inhale, steady exhale.